Hey there, Python programmers. Welcome back to Wordle. So in this video, I want to tackle the next two methods, getting all of the words and then picking one of them. Start by actually getting all those words. So we're going to need to use open. That's our built-in function for opening files. Only thing we need to provide it is the name of the file. Now, if there's a path, we would need that as well. Since this file is in the same directory as our code, we do not need any path. This is all we technically need, although it is good practice to say what mode you want to open it in. We are just reading this file, so R mode, this honestly is our default anyway. And then we should be able to actually see what's in that file. We are just going to need to cast it to a list first, and then we should be able to actually check out what we got so far. What's it called? Python slash. We're not in starter. Yeah, we can do Python. Cool. And that prints out all the words for us. So, hey, already we've got all those words in a list. Now I see something very interesting, something we need to deal with, and that is these slash n's in all the words. If we look at words.txt, technically there are hidden characters, a slash n that says, hey, we are going to make a new line after this. And again, that's how these words are separated. A lot of times you get them comma separated, not in this case. So we do have to do something with that slash n because right now, if we were going to use waste, waste is a 5-letter word. But right now it's going to be considered a 7-letter word because of that slash new line. So we do have to, oops, I don't need to change it. We are going to have to fix that. How can we do that? Well, real simple. I'm going to iterate through. List comprehension sounds like a great idea. We are going to do word or word in basically F. It is a convention when you open a file to call it F. So like this is a meaningful variable. This would just list all of them. We need to do something to each word. And we are going to use the R strip because again, they are strings. So they will have an R strip string method. R strip is used for stripping white space, but it specifically does it from the end, not the beginning. And we see that is where all of them are. So hey, let's see if this solves our problem for us. Again, we can just print words when we're done. We'll give it a save. We'll give it a run. And look at that. Now we have all of our words, but without that slash new line business in there. Cool. So one other thing we're going to want to do here, and that is to pare them down to the correct size. Pretty much we are going to use letters, right? That's keeping track of the size of our words, defaulting to 5. So again, another comprehension. We'll call it Wordle words, maybe. And equal another comprehension. We're going to have to do word for word in words now because we're iterating through our refined version. And what do we want to do here? We really need a condition. We only want it if the length of said word equals exactly self.letters. So let's go ahead and now print our Wordle words. Wordle. And see if that worked for us. Looks like we've pared them successfully down to only 5 letters. So hey, so far we are doing awesome. Honestly, the only thing we'd want to do now is return them. So let's return those Wordle words. And at this point, they will automatically get called and saved to self.words whenever we instantiate our Wordle class. So that is pretty awesome. Cool. So now we have all the words that we are ready to use to play our game. Next step is to choose one, right? And of course, that needs to be random because, again, it is a game. So let's go ahead and stub out the choose game word method as well. This is going to be the easiest method we write for this, so let's enjoy that. We already imported from our random module the choice method. All we need to do is return column choice and passing in a list of all the words we want to choose from, which we just made and saved to self.words. Let's go ahead and save this. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take out, oh, we already took out that print. So when we run this, all we should hopefully see is, whoop, no, let's go ahead. I'm sorry, right in here, let's print our self.game word. Now, this is kind of like cheating to start because, hey, we are going to see what it's picking, but as we're developing, it's going to be pretty helpful. So now each time we make a new Wordle, we should see what word it picked, print it out. And as we can see here, it is randomly picking different words from that list of 5-letter words. So it looks like these two methods are working for us. Pretty cool. All right. In our next video, I think we'll go ahead and tackle make guess. So hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in that next video.